Hello everyone, this is Salman sir here with the third video of general principle and process of isolation of elements, that is also called extraction of metals. Now in this video we are going to we are going to study about extraction of copper. So now we will study separate this extraction of different metals. Now first we have taken extraction of copper. Now before the extraction of any metal we have to study, we have to aware about the ores from which metal copper can be extracted and any other metal can be extracted. Now the ores of coppers are what? Copper pyrite. So the main ore of copper from which copper is extracted, that is what? Copper pyrite. The formula is CuFeS2. Second ore that is also used, copper glass Cu2S, malachite CuOH whole twice dot CuCO3, azurite 2CuCO3 dot CuOH whole twice, cuprite that is Cu2O. So the oxide ore is what? Cuprite. The sulfides ore are what? Copper pyrite and copper glass. But the main ore of copper is what? Copper pyrite. Now, it is mainly extracted from copper pyrite in the following steps. What is the first step? Now, we have studied that the first step always the concentration, that is also called dressing. So, we are going to do the dressing, we are going to do the concentration of ore from which impurities, matrix can be removed, gangue can be removed. After crushing and grinding, powder ore is concentrated by froth flotation process. Ore is extend into froth with the help of pine oil and ethyl xanthate. So pine oil is called frothing agent, it is written frothing agent, and ethyl xanthate is collector. So now in this area only the question will be by which method copper pyrite is concentrated. So what is the answer? Froth flotation process, because all the sulfides ore are is concentrated by froth flotation process. So here pine oil is frothing agent and ethyl xanthate is collector, maybe the question. Now second step, roasting. So now we got the concentrated ore, and the concentrated ore is roasted in reverberatory furnace in free supply of air. It is a big cemented container, that is furnace we can say, that is called reverberatory furnace. In that high heat is there, the substance is heated at very high temperature, roasted, that is called roasted in excess of air. Now what happened? What is going on in this roasting in this reverberatory furnace? So in this reverberatory furnace mainly impurities will be removed. Sulfur will be converted into sulfur dioxide, that is volatile gas, निकल जाएगी. Now arsenic plus oxygen, that is arsenic oxide, that is also a volatile gas that can be evolved. Antimony with oxygen, that is an oxide of antimony, that will be removed. Now the ore, that is iron pyrite CuFeS2, roasted with oxygen, it convert into Cu2S, FeS and SO2. SO2 again a volatile gas, it will be lost. Now the last step, Cu2S, that is on roasting gives Cu2 plus SO2, SO2 again lost, and this FeS. FeS plus O2 gives Fu, SO2, SO2 again lost. So finally in reverberatory we are going to have FeS is converted to FeO. So we are having FeO and Cu2O with some left out material, that is FeS and Cu2S. Now after reverberatory furnace the material is enter into what is the next that is small furnace, that is called blast furnace, and in this furnace smelting will be proceeded and the roasted ore is mixed with coke and sand. What is that? Coke and sand. So now the ore, the just hot ore that is from the reverberatory furnace is fed into small blast furnace with coke and sand. And now what is going on in this container furnace? Cu2s if left out convert into Cu2O. FeS if left out convert into FeO, and sulfur dioxide gas will be lost. And this FeO, see here, combined with sand, what we have taken, sand, silica, SiO2, that is added to FeO. It form FeSiO3 slag. So here we can say SiO2 is a what? We are adding into FeO. So SiO2 will be a flux to get slag, to convert matrix into slag. So FeO will become the matrix, and you are adding sand, sand will be a flux, and it will convert into slag, that is a heavier part, and it will settle down. Now Cu2O here. CO2 is combining with FeS, some left out if, then again it forms Cu2s and FeO, right? So now some reactions are common and occurring again and again. The molten mass is obtained which is collected and called matte, and contain mainly Cu2s, FeS and FeO. Now this matte, this is called matte. The container blast furnace have at the end, that is called matte. Now matte is fed into Bessemer converter for Bessemerization. In Bessemer converter, again the same process will take place. Cu2s plus O2, it will be what? Cu2O plus SO2. You have to balance the equation. FeS plus O2, what is that? FeO plus SO2. So that is a common reaction going on. Now Cu2O plus FeO again combine Cu2s and Fe. There is a common reaction that is occurring. Now FeO again with silica, if left out, form slag and removed. And finally, what is going on in Bessemer converter under Bessemerization? Cu2s combined with Cu2O. Cu2s combined with Cu2O and form Cu. That is called self-reduction. Means we are not adding reducing agent. They are self-reducing. So now Cu2O is get reduced into Cu. That was done by Cu2s. And that Cu is called blister copper. That is blister, like just uneven dots will be there on the surface of the copper due to the evolution of sulfur dioxide gas. So if sulfur dioxide gas will be removed from the solid copper, that the blister will be appear on the surface of copper. That is called blister copper. That is 98% pure copper. Blister copper is 98% pure copper. Now you want to do the 99.9% purification, then you will go for the electrolytic refining. Then finally we can say that copper is mainly extracted from copper pyrite. It is concentrated by Froth flotation process, and reduction by self-reduction process, and refining by electrolytic refining. These are the four important points with chemical equation. Chemical equation must be balanced. If the reaction is not balanced, equations are not balanced, please balance it and write.